So the DOW Red Stick Rumble is an off-season first robotics competition event. What that means is all these teams here have done playing for their season. Their robots are beat up and repaired and replaced and fixed, and they just want one more time to get on the field to play. So we host this event here to give them that chance. We have teams from Texas, we have teams from Louisiana, we have teams from Mississippi. They come here to compete. We got 24 teams. There's 20 of them that are actual state teams, and then some of them have built a second robot to get practice, and they're playing on the field with us as well. So it's really exciting event for teams to come and kind of get ready. One of the weird things about this event, or I guess the most original things about this event, is that we're really pushing for rookies to come join us here. So this may be their very first time driving a robot, working in the pit, setting up the field. These are all new members that are trying to learn what to do next.
So my name is Jacob Duke. I'm a freshman driver for 8044 Denham Venom. I currently am training to become a machinist for the team and machine parts for the team. It's honestly a pretty good it's a pretty rare opportunity for some people. Not many people get to drive their freshman year for a robotics team, so I think that's pretty cool.
My name is Evan Durbin. I am a freshman here at Denham High School. I am operator, so I control the arm, the intakes, all that stuff, and I'm also training to be an electrician. Our first match, we were running fine through autonomous. Our cameras weren't tracking properly, so we were missing all our shots, and that caused us to eventually lose the match. And so we fixed that, and then the next qualification match, we won it by just a little bit. But our flipper for our amp mechanism wasn't working, so we went back, we checked all of that, and we tightened up some chains because our arm was a bit loose. And so far, the last few matches have been going good. Got the high score so far. We're in third place right now, so we're in a pretty good spot. So in the beginning of the match, the robot is autonomous, so the drivers aren't controlling it for 15 seconds. It's just programmed. And then after that, the main of this game is to shoot up into that goal. And so what we normally do is we'll pass to our teammates.
Things can always, at any given day, it's like that any given Sunday, it's any given match. Things can happen. You can be the best robot here and you lose a belt or you lose a bracket, and who knows what can happen.
So we had some wires that were kind of loose on the robot. So even the smallest things can just basically mess up our robot. So all I had to do was just make cut down wires, make them into we have a kind of a sort of connection that we use. We didn't have the right material for it. So the last one that we used was really not too wiggle resistant, so it would just affect the robot a lot. We got these new materials that we use for that, or the new material for that connector, and we just plugged it in and we're good.
Yeah, so our auto was aligned pretty perfectly that time. We got every single one we shot. And teleop also went pretty well. We had a few errors with just some communication, but overall it was a pretty good match. Last match, it was extremely close. We were playing against a really good team, 2992 Prometheus. They're good friends. Overall, everything went good except for Combustion's auto missed, so we were down by a few points, and they were unaligned, so we had to take their place. And overall, we were a bit slower than we wanted to be, so Prometheus kind of beat us there. But overall, it was a good match, and we're going to come back.
Had to play defense because our limelight got unplugged or shorted, I think, and so that means that there's essentially no targeting, which means that you can't shoot at all. So without being able to shoot, there's only really one thing we can do, and that's defense. And we did a defense as well as we could, but there's no stopping that alliance.
Throughout the competition, we have the first 8 teams, and those first 8 teams are basically the team captains of each alliance. So it then goes from a snake draft. So the first team can choose anyone throughout the whole competition, and then they were basically a part of that alliance during eliminations. So then it keeps going around until the 8th ranked alliance, and then it goes in reverse. So the 8th ranked alliance picks their second team member, and then it keeps going all the way until the first match, until the first alliance captain.
Team Judah and Drew would love to set sail with 8044 Denham Venom.
8044 should come out here and dare to tell you exactly what they think.
Team 8044 Denham Venom graciously accepts.
And y'all get your little
Alliance with Prometheus, what are your thoughts?
I had a feeling it would happen. Pretty excited. We were with them at Magnolia, so I think we're going to do good. Their elevator, so I'm pretty sure a chain broke, and they've been working on it, but they weren't able to get it together in time. So they'll just be shooting, they'll be passing to us, we'll be trapping, and I'm sure they'll be coming over and scoring as well. We did pretty good. We were running back and forth. We had to do more passing than anything. We were scoring also, and 2992 disconnected at one point for 5-10 seconds, not long. they were back and they were playing defense because I think their shooter broke again. But yeah, we had 60 something points like that. We did pretty good.
So one of our sidebars is broke or bent in right now. So basically we're just replacing all these screws. So we're just loosening these and we can just fully take it off.
All right, we're in the finals. How do you feel?
Tired. No, I'm excited. We've done really, really well today. I think that this is going to really let us play with some really good friends. So one of the cool things about this match is, like 88-08, the teams we're playing up against, we've played with them all the way since the beginning, and we've always had this little rivalry between us. It's a great friendship. So it's good to come and play against friends. Losing against friends is better than losing against enemies.
We did pretty good. We were running back and forth shooting. We had a lot of amps. We had a lot of bonuses when we amped. I think we did pretty good. We had 85 points before the final score. I saw Blue getting a lot of penalties for blocking, so I'm not sure if that gave us a lot of points or not, but you know, I think we did pretty good. Hopefully we'll do the same next match.
3, 2, 1, here we go, the second finals match. Best out of 3. Tate out, shoot. Quick shot.
I think we won this. I think we did.
So I think this turned out to be an amazing final match. We had some really strong teams on both sides, and we had some really high scoring points. It all came down to just little things, little details that made the difference between who won and who lost. And a lot of those details were things like penalties. They were being able to do things like, you know, scoring the amp, having things pass back and forth, knowing how your teams work together. It's all about cooperation. It's all about working together to get things accomplished.
I don't know what to think right now.
I think we did really good.
It's kind of sad, but kind of awesome at the same time. You know, it's the Robot's last match.
I think we did pretty good. We fought hard for sure. We had, you know, limelight errors a lot. So had the dead limelight, dead camera. We had some bent bars, bent intakes, all that, and you know, we still fought and we got the win with all of our teammates. It was great.
This robot just played its very last match. So from here on out, we start building things that can help us prepare for the next season coming up in January. We're looking at building practice robots, training our rookies, getting everything done that we need to make the next event that we go to, not until March, a success.